Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Francis, and if you're like me, you didn't just grow up enjoying pizza, you tried to scarf it down whenever you possibly could. So today I'm going to show you how to make homemade pizza dough, so that way when you're at home during quarantine, you can make pizza whenever you want. So the first thing you're going to need is a big bowl, and into that we're going to add in some lukewarm to warm water, about 1 cup, and then we're going to add in some active yeast, and some sugar. So what we're trying to do here is have the yeast basically wake up, to bloom. And we do that by putting it in a really warm, comfortable environment and by giving it some food, which is the sugar. In about 5 or 10, 15 minutes, you'll see that yeast start to really puff up and really become bubbly and active, and then you know that you've awakened your yeast. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes or so and our yeast is fully bloomed. So now I'm gonna add in some all-purpose flour, and then we're just gonna add in some salt. The reason why we put the salt in at this point is because if we put the salt too soon, it'll kill the yeast and not allow it to ferment and bloom in the beginning. And then you come in and just stir it, and you don't have to have it be perfectly mixed together, you just kind of want it to come together. You might have to add a little bit more flour or water depending on how dry or humid and moist your room is. Just kind of play it by ear. What you want is no dry flour. You want it to kind of be fully homogeneous, but you still want it dry enough because as you start to knead it, it'll moisten up a little bit more. Okay, once you have your dough fully mixed, I'm going to put it onto a work surface, and then you're gonna knead the dough. When you knead, you're kind of pushing and stretching the dough gently. I'm gonna add a little bit more flour to keep it from sticking. If the dough ever gets sticky, you can add a little bit more flour so it doesn't stick to your hands. And basically, when you knead, you push with one hand, scoop it up and pull it back with the other, like this. And you want to knead until the dough becomes smooth on the outside, okay? And then we go like this to make sure it's a nice ball, and this ball is gonna go into an oiled bowl. Place the dough in, maybe flip it over, and then we're gonna cover it with some saran wrap and put a towel on top. Putting the dough ball into a fresh big bowl to rise for 2 hours is what's going to really give you that great yeast flavor, as well as kind of expand the dough to help you roll it out later on. All right, it's been 2 hours and our dough is fully risen. So I'm going to take off the towel and our saran wrap here. As you can see, we have a lot of air bubbles and we have lots of rising in here. It looks great. And I'm going to take it off onto the counter here. I'm gonna put a little bit of flour down. Most dough recipes will give you enough for 2 pizzas, but you kind of want to go based on how big you want your pizza to be. For me, I'm gonna cut this into 2. And then I'm gonna take this, put a little bit more flour on both sides, and then we can roll from there. Sometimes people like to do the whole throwing the pizza thing. You can do that, but I'm most likely gonna hit our light fixture or our ceiling, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna roll it on the table. And you're just going to want to roll it out, and then every few rolls, give it a turn. And you can even just kind of, go outward to make a nice long round circle. And you wanna just keep adjusting it until you get pretty close to a circle shape. Once you have it ready, basically you want to have a hot oven, usually around 450 to 500. Some people have pizza stones, some people just have sheet pans, but you want to put either like some non-stick cooking spray or some cornmeal onto your hot stone, and you want to put that pizza dough onto your stone and then put on your favorite toppings. You can put marinara sauce, cheese, veggies, meat, whatever you like. And so I think that's it. That's how you make pizza dough. Thank you for watching. I'm Matthew Francis, and if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to Allrecipes. We make incredible content that you're going to enjoy. And don't forget to press the notification bell so you don't miss any of the great videos we do make. Tell me down in the comments what your favorite pizza toppings are. I'll check them out. Thanks for watching. Bye.